Alrighty. Well, so again, it's been a little while for my last blog update thing, just because I'm trying to make sure things were actually running well for my son. As I mentioned before, me and my wife kind of feel like maybe he's acting a bit aspie. He may actually be Asperger's, but we're not entirely sure yet. We haven't actually had a chance to go see a pediatrician actually have like officially diagnosed, but yeah. So I think it's been about 2 weeks since I've updated this, maybe 3 weeks. But it's been about a week or two since we actually got his real charts put up, and it's a really big one. I'll say. Let me see. Sorry, I'm looking down the hallway. It's about 4.5 feet long. It probably doesn't need to be all that big, but whatever. But we have on there pictures of actually him doing certain things on there. I think my wife was able to get some kind of deal from a photo place. I can't remember exactly what it was. Maybe it was like Snapfish or something like that. I don't really remember what the deal was, but we were able to get a lot of prints for really cheap. So we did that. We laminated them in here, put some Velcro, stickies on the board and on the back of the pictures, obviously. But we actually have pictures of him doing certain actions. I actually just recently changed his board. The rest of my family is actually out doing something, hanging out together. I am chilling at home. But so on the board we have him, a picture of him in his car seat. So he understands, okay, that's me being in the car. We have a picture of him getting nice and dressed, like he has a nice shirt on. And that's his cue of knowing, oh, it's time to get dressed. So when he gets home later tonight, that'll be his cue. Okay, I came home, it's time to get dressed. We're probably going to like read books or something like that. I can't remember what else I have next. And then go back to bed, or go to bed rather. And then even continue on to the next morning of let's read books while mom or dad or both are reading, making breakfast, and then so on and so forth. And we just have like these certain kind of things. We don't have times on there, obviously, because he's too young to read time right now. And also something to keep in mind, too, for some aspies, that time is a little abstract, is a little bit hard to understand. So all he needs are these visual cues. For, like, even for, like, his meal chart, or his meal picture, we have him sitting at the table eating a sandwich, but I could put another picture next to it. I have another row of Velcro stickies, so that wherever his meal or his snack cue is, right next to it, I could put on there like, okay, we're having eggs, or we're having PB&J. For snack, we're having a banana, or something like that. So far it's been working out really well for him. We've been having a lot less tantrums, and just moving on from one thing to the next is great. And we keep these pictures actually in our phones too, so that we can show him, swipe over, this is what we did, swipe to the next one, this is what we're going to be doing. And he seems to understand, and it's causing a lot less reactions of, well, we're not doing what we said we are going to do. I'm sorry, I know that happened, but we gotta move on. And if there's a change, we can show him on the phone what we're going to be doing next. So he seems to be getting it. He's understanding. It's getting a lot better. So if there's any parents who might be watching this who are struggling with someone who's Aspie's or whatever, I really suggest doing this. Get some kind of cue charts up, just to kind of communicate. And whenever the fits do happen, we use a picture of like, okay, show us what you want. From these certain selections, and you can do that too if you need to. Have just like 2 or 3 options. Yes, it's options that you want to have done, but you show these 3 options, and they also have a choice in what's going to happen next in case they're not ready for it. And another thing that actually helps out a lot too is timers. We put up on our phones like, okay, we're going to be moving on to this next thing in 2 minutes, and let him push the start button. I'm not saying that's going to work for every single child in every single case, but for us, it seems to be helping. And I guess that's the point of these blogs and these kind of things I've been doing, is to help encourage people who might be watching this, who might be struggling with this, to find some of their own ideas and some of their own ways to connect with each other. So, yeah, so I want to get that update out. It's been a little while, and I gave that chart a little while to see if that works out, and it seems to be working great. So, yay! Alright, well, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll be able to get some of my other projects done and get those out there too. But, yeah, thanks for watching. I hope it helps people, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye.